There are reportedly 50 in the works, and it's not just about classification of a SPAC being a company versus an investment company, which has all sorts of ramifications, but the litigation itself ties up a SPAC's ability to consummate a deal. How earth-shattering is this in the market right now?
So I think that there's a couple of interesting and important aspects of these litigations. As I think you mentioned, Cadwalader is representing the board of PSTH, which is one of the three defendants that have been currently sued. And to me, the interesting aspects of these cases are first the extreme claim by the plaintiffs, which is that these are unregistered investment companies, and therefore all the contracts that they enter into are rescindable. And the second really interesting aspect is that 50 or 60 law firms got together and wrote an open letter in which they stated that these cases have no basis in either fact or law. I think that's unprecedented. And while there's some skeptics who believe that these law firms have it in their financial interest for SPACs to continue, many of the firms that signed this letter had absolutely no involvement in SPACs whatsoever. And there have been plenty of times in the past when law firms had it in their interest to write such a letter, and they never have. So that's some commentary on the extreme nature of the cases that have been brought. And you're entirely right that the pendency of these cases, certainly for the three SPACs have been sued, and to a lesser extent for others, makes it much more difficult for the SPACs to do what they're really out there to do, which is to engage in a business combination that benefits their security holders.
So you've got this dynamic with the lawsuits. You've got the threat of additional regulation and regulation that's already taken place this year in terms of accounting. And then you have what David Faber was just mentioning with regard to redemptions and some skittishness surrounding pipes, which complicate the ability to really finance these transactions. I mean, what are you hearing from clients right now? Does anyone still really want to raise a SPAC and take a crack at this?
Well, I think that one of the things that you have right now, as we're talking, is that you have a short period of time before Labor Day. That's always a downtime in the capital markets. So I'm interested in seeing how SPACs trade and how they function and how much money is raised once we've gotten past Labor Day. So one of the factors, there's no question, is the Labor Day, pre-Labor Day pause. There is concern in the marketplace that the SEC is out to get SPACs. I have not seen evidence of that. To me, the SEC is considering seriously enhanced disclosure, but that's what they should be doing. And I think that that's, in general, sensible. And I think the SEC is approaching it correctly. So my view is that SPACs are going to continue to be part of the marketplace. I think the absurd boom in SPACs that took place some time ago is not going to be repeated, at least not in the foreseeable future. But SPACs by the strong sponsors are still interesting financial animals.